Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Hall T. Martin, where we talk about how to raise funding and invest in startups and the time it takes to drink an espresso. If you have a question about startup funding or investing, please go to the website, startupfundingespresso.com, and type in your question into the chat bot in the lower right corner to receive an answer. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Hall T. Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot at startup funding and investing. Tokens provide either utility or represent securities. Utility tokens give access, the right to vote, reputation, and more. Security tokens represent an equity ownership stake as it is an investment. These tokens come with regulatory oversight. Utility tokens have no regulation. Security tokens are similar to stocks, bonds, and other investment vehicles. Traditional security laws apply to security tokens. They must be traded on regulated exchanges. Gains and losses must be reported and taxes paid. Laws specific to security tokens are not yet fully defined, so it's best to wait for the final regulations. Security tokens bring additional advantages over traditional stocks such as fractionalization. One doesn't have to buy an entire share, but rather smaller slices of ownership. One can automate the investment process using security tokens. Security tokens provide greater liquidity to assets by representing the asset online. These tokens provide greater market access and allow for new innovation. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start listening to today. Hall T. Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinion of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon as a basis for investment decisions.